Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 593. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor Farley. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
The return of Louie. What's up, Louie?
Hell yeah. Hello.
All right, bro.
I'm back, bitches.
All right. What's up, Jack?
Hey.
Okay. And to honor my friend Louie, you are the host of this show. It's all you.
Awesome.
Take it away.
Well, I just want to say happy 2-year anniversary to the Real Whovians. Oh, I missed that, so happy anniversary.
I guess this would be your hosting anniversary thing if we extended it to the 10th episode. That's fine.
No, I just saw that and I thought, pay homage, so yeah, so how is everyone?
All right, man.
Have we got any news today?
Connor, what do you have? Anything?
Only 2 new book covers, if anyone cares about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
great.
continue speaking while I find it.
I know that I bet you, Louie, you're dying to talk about the Davos thing.
Yeah. Yes, I
So,
definitely think that's going to be happening.
yeah.
I think Missy was just a decoy.
Yeah. Well, for the viewers who don't know, we reported early on, a while ago, that we heard that Davros was going to be in the first 2 parts of Series 9. Something was going to happen where the Doctor was going to land on Skaro in the past and accidentally save Davros from the accident that left him paralyzed and blind. So,
On Gallifrey base said that he was going to be in New York.
oh, they're going to film in New York?
No, I think it was just a rumor. It was like last year. It was when we got all the information about like Flatline and stuff. Someone said there was going to be like Davros in New York.
Didn't hear anything about that. But if he is in New York, I'll be there for filming. So, but that's something that I would love to see.
Well, they would have already filmed it if that's the case.
Yeah, maybe it's the finale, because the finale is, from what I'm hearing, Moffat's doing his 3-parter. The last 2 episodes of the series plus the Christmas special. So he's doing a Russell T. Davies Utopia Sound of the Drums Last of the Time Lord 3-parter.
That would be awesome. I really hope this series kind of reflects some of Russell T. Davies's series, because I think they were definitely like the highlight of New Who for me personally.
Yeah.
I think the 3-parters really worked really well.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in on Connor here. I can see the picture. I don't know if I can see it, Connor. You guys see it? I don't see it.
I can kind of see Peter Capaldi, and it says Who.
Yeah, I can't see it, Connor. I don't know if it's good.
It's black to me.
It's black, yeah. Sorry.
What does everyone think about his new costume?
I like
it.
The trouser? Cool.
He looks like a tramp, like a hobo.
Oh, cool. Yeah, your book.
No,
Oh, so that's where you got the thing. Yeah.
Well,
very Patrick Troughton.
yeah, the plaid trousers is obviously a homage to Hartnell and Troughton.
Yeah.
But I like the casual look on his shirt and his
Jacket, like a
hoodie. Yeah.
Love that smile.
Yeah, it's a pedo smile.
Oh, come on now.
Well,
Sure.
yeah. So
Family show.
Yes. So, what about Picnic at Asgard?
It's obviously the return of River Song. It's a new on the whole relationship.
Well, teaches. There's a reason why she knows how to regenerate in 1969 New York.
Yeah.
So, this is probably why.
I've always thought that she knew how to regenerate somehow. So it's like, yeah.
So we'll have 2 river songs then, I guess. It'll be 2 different ones. Before River, before Mel's.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the original, and then
Melons.
whatever the missing one is, whether it be Casey or not, and then Mel, and then so, yay.
Miss Mel's gonna return.
River song will probably return the finale.
Maisie Williams at the end of her appearance, she regenerates into Mel. Well, I mean, no, into the one in New York. I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny.
No, but I heard that Mel's gonna return in the series finale.
Oh, God.
Why,
no.
she's going to regenerate back into her or something?
No, the companion Mel.
Oh, the companion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mel?
Because that rumor came about because on the rumored thing about the 3-parter, it said that an old companion that's also going to be starring in a long-running.
Which is EastEnders.
Yeah, because Bonnie Langford is now in EastEnders, or is going to be in EastEnders. They thought that because that's obviously long-running, that it was referring to that. So
someone from the classic series, why wouldn't it be Joe Grant?
it needs to be
Or Susan Foreman?
Yeah.
Pretty cool companion. She's
Why Mel? She was awful.
Yeah, she was terrible.
I think it's going to be Susan because of how Peter Capaldi mentioned her at the experience. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hint.
What about Ian Chesterton?
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah.
Has anyone here seen all the episodes of Doctor Who?
Or Ben.
Like from beginning to end?
I'm actually going to do a marathon of them all.
Well, obviously the ones that are not released, like.
Well, yeah.
Episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed. I might have missed some. Well, a lot of the Patrick Troutons are missing, right? So.
Yeah, and a few of Hartnells as well.
I might have missed some Patrick Troutons. Like I didn't see the Underwood Menace with the missing. Missing part. I didn't see it at all. So.
Quite a lot. If you've only missed a couple of Troutons, you've seen quite a lot, which is pretty cool. I wish I had like all that. It's just I wish they would release a box set of like all the episodes we do have.
I wish they would just put it on Netflix. I don't know why they gotta pick and choose like a few episodes per Doctor. Just do a whole run.
Louie, I could see that. I could see the box set. It would be this giant, kind of like those big giant.
They are doing a series box sets in Germany, classic series box sets. Like they released they're going backwards. So they're starting with McCoy, now they're on Colin Baker, and in Germany they've released like season 26 full box set. Like it's a whole box set of classic series.
I can imagine the box would be the TARDIS when you open the door.
Pretty cool.
They're probably doing that, Jack, because they're giving people time to find the missing episodes. So, in other words, if you found missing episodes, then you would have to scrap the box that's already out, because then and people get pissed off when it comes to stuff like that. So,
yeah, you have to it wouldn't be the complete box set because there's no more missing episodes found.
Yeah, because they released those 2 missing stories from a couple of years ago. And they haven't done a special edition on them yet. There's like no special features, and that's kind of annoying. And
they also came out with a soundtrack set of all the soundtracks.
Mm.
That's
now I still have to buy the last soundtrack.
I've got a question for anyone. If you were in charge of this series, what would you do? Like, would you have anything returning? Would you have like a new villain, new companion?
I would not have Gallifrey return. And I would wait on that. I would play off I would basically try to fix things in Doctor Who. I would want the silence to be represented properly. Like, why did they tell Clara to confess? Maybe there's a hidden thing behind that. I would like to have a proper Weeping Angels episode. And I would do some type of cliffhanger where Clara was in trouble and the Doctor goes to save her, and it's not Peter Capaldi, but David Tennant. And then she'd be like, and he remembers her from Day of the Doctor. And it would just, yeah.
They would get rid of Peter Capaldi for David Tennant.
No, I wouldn't get rid of Peter Capaldi. I would have, because here's the thing.
He said have like a time.
Before he regenerated, we didn't see it on air. Matt Smith's doctor said that he watched all the companions' lives before he regenerated. Okay, like he was viewing them and everything, and where they were at. So, I would have him just something happen, because we don't really know what he did from, Waters of Mars to, at the time he went on a whole bunch of adventures. Okay. And we got the impression with River Song that she met that incarnation already. Yeah. So I would have him, just travel basically, go around, and he picked her up and asked her, hey, what's Trenzalore? Just like, it'd be like, oh, it'd be like a whole shocking thing, You want to throw fans off. I mean, you want to get people like, oh my God, why is this happening? What's going on? Or Matt Smith could pick her up or something, and it's like, when did this happen? It's like, you want to like have some type of big ultimate storyline, like maybe Omega coming back, where, you have different doctors involved. Maybe you don't have to have it like, or maybe Missy, something's going on with Missy, and you need to bring back like Madame Clavari, and maybe she's linked with Missy.
Maybe Missy was behind the red balloons.
Yeah, no, but they just left a whole bunch of plots out, like what was the voice in the TARDIS, why did the TARDIS explode, how the hell did Madame Clavari travel through time when they didn't have that capability supposedly. So,
do you know what I want to know? Why is like Missy, like why has the master not got the drums anymore?
Well, that would make sense, because that whole now it's progression, like it's after the end of time, so that would be done.
Yeah, they didn't really and he was half dying, he was like half skeleton. They didn't really explain that.
Well, maybe they should. Maybe they will. Maybe the finale would be you see John Sim returning, and he doesn't return. You don't see him regenerating to Missy. You see him regenerating to Charles Dance or something. You're like, well, where's Missy in this all?
And then Missy's
maybe the reason why the Master was shooting lightning was because he's Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think it'd be cool if like the Sea Devils returned.
I agree. Or the Draconians, or the Ice Warriors proper. Villains,
yeah.
Not everybody's your friend type of thing.
Yeah.
It's getting really old, where everybody becomes nice. Yeah. Like the Silurians are nice, and the Centaurans are just stupid or nice. We got a nice Dalek, we got handles, the Cybermen. Let's stop already with the nice.
The Silence even were priests.
Yeah, why are the Silence being good guys and whipping out his cane?
Candyman.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was on the bus and I'm like, how could we bring this guy back and it'd be freaking cool for the audiences? And then I'm like, what the hell with it? Why don't we just bring the Happiness Patrol back too? I mean, like, just do some funky thing. Let him paint the TARDIS pink again. I don't know. That would be just crazy.
Spray paint it. Like
I really want to see Peter Capaldi be Merlin, which would tie in with Battlefield. And for a couple of episodes, he's in that alternate sideways in time dimension where there's, King Arthur and stuff. So, and he's blocked from his TARDIS, so he has to build things and stuff like that. So.
And then that makes Rivers' line about every time there's a good wizard in a fairy tale, it's always.
Also, keep in mind that River Song said that on her birthday there was 2 doctors that showed up.
Yeah. Like,
Just saying.
but that's the whole other birthday, is what she said.
What about if the monoids returned?
Oh my god.
Dude, they could bring everything back.
Sorry.
What I've heard so far of Series 9, for the first time ever, I wouldn't actually change a thing. Because the 2-parters and the linking story, that seems to be the correct structure.
I get rid of Clara for Series 9.
She's not. She's committed to the Christmas special, and there is no word that she's leaving this time.
Actually, yeah.
I think she's leaving this time.
I think that when Moffat said that Clara's journey is going to be pronounced, that's the only bit that I really cringed at. But
She's not leaving this season. I swear to God. I mean,
Jack, they re-signed her. Okay, if they're going to give her a contract, they're not going to give her a year contract. They're going to try to get her for 2 years. I am almost 50% sure that she's signed for 2 years, dude. I think she's going to be in Series 10, dude, because, again, you can't repeat Christmas where she's leaving again in Christmas time. That would be ridiculous.
What's to say she's leaving at the end of the finale?
They said she's going to be in the Christmas, I heard.
Did they?
I believe they did.
Oh,
it's a 3-parter. It's a 3-parter. I'm telling you, if she doesn't leave Christmas, maybe half a season Series 10, but she's not leaving. And
he has stayed way too long.
My only fear, Jack, my only fear, I was telling Connor this, my only fear is that Peter Capaldi regenerates before he gets a different companion.
Yeah, his own.
I was going to say.
That's my biggest fear. I don't want him to just be Clara and then regenerates and then Clara has another doctor. That's hello.
It's just going to be like Matt Smith, where he only really had one companion, like Amy and Rory, and then at the end he kind of got Clara for a bit, and then he kind
of... Oh God, and imagine if the new Doctor, his only companion was Clara, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm borderline ridiculous.
Clara who?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you don't want to have Peter Capaldi just have Clara.
Exactly.
I think
she should have. She should have left at the end of Death in Heaven. You know, it's just gone.
Because Clara was also the 11th Doctor's companion. We want to have Capaldi be able to have his own companion that will only have him as a Doctor instead of having another Doctor.
I think we'll have Peter Capaldi as a Doctor until 2017. I think Series 11 will be his last. You'll have Clara stay till Series 10, and you'll have another companion in 11, and then it'll regenerate.
I don't want
Yeah, I don't want him to go either.
I don't want him to go either, but I don't think, honestly, he's going to stay beyond 2017, which would be technically Series 11. So.
But I heard Clara was supposed to leave this year.
Well, she was, but she decided to stay, and they ripped up the scripts and threw them in the garbage.
They didn't
the end of the
They shredded them, they altered them, whatever they did.
They just edited
because Moffat convinced her, I heard that. You know, Moffat fucking convinced her.
Actually, Capaldi mainly influenced her to stay because that tour that she was having so much fun in New York and everywhere, and he just kept asking her, and she's like, okay. And she also found, you know, when she found out the script for the Christmas special, that it was going to be ending that way, where she's old and everything. That's like morbid as hell. So she's like, oh, I want to stay. It's like, all right.
I wish it'd be like maybe Perry or something, where she stayed maybe like, you know, she stayed a few episodes with Davison, and then, you know, a couple of seasons with Colin Baker, and then just go. You know, I mean, Series 9, I just think needs to be the final series. You know, I mean, if Clara's going to be Capaldi's companion for the rest of his run, that's going to be so depressing, because this Clara storyline has gone on way too long, way too long. it's nearly 3 years now. It's like, Moffat's trying to say, oh, Clara's the ultimate companion. He's probably going to make her last longer than Sarah Jane and, all the other
Well, all she has to
companions.
do is finish out series 9, and she's the longest running. That's it, and she will. So she's going to have the title. It is what it is. Listen, I don't care her staying as long as she's not part of past events that shapes him to what what he's going to be. I mean, already they pissed me off with the fact that she chose the TARDIS and all this other nonsense. So if they just stopped that nonsense and focused on her and what happened in her life and why her mom died and was it tied with the Doctor, did her mom get shot by an Auton? I mean, like, what the hell,
And what's really pissed me off when they keep comparing Clara to Sarah Jane?
I don't like comparison like that because you can't compare.
She's not like her at all. They're just trying to make her into something she's not. And
I think that's why Moffat made her screw up Clara, where she's the reason Danny Pink died. She's talking on the phone.
Louie, who was it that was saying you heard what? You were saying something about it? You were saying something about rumor or whatever?
Oh yeah, rumor there was a Clara was supposed to have a spin-off show.
What?
Like Sarah Jane had Sarah Jane Adventures. It was supposed to be like Clara had her show after she left.
Oh.
No.
What would it be about? Her teaching at the...
It'd be Clara who?
Yeah, that's another thing that annoyed me. Her face in a flipping title sequence, and
that's
in Heaven.
And also, she was hardly in Death in Heaven. So, what's the fucking point?
She's too big for her, and like Stephen Moffat has like changed her. Like each episode, she's different.
Right.
But this is Moffat with his companions. He always has to try and make them better than all the others. Like Amy Pond, the Impossible Girl. Sorry, Clara, the Impossible Girl. Amy, the girl who waited. Just all this rubbish, and trying to force feed his companions down their throats like they're the best ever. I mean, I didn't like Amy, but I think Clara's worse. I could stand it if she'd say one season with Capaldi, but now a second season and then possibly a third. It's just, Moffat just doesn't care, to be honest. I mean, he even admits he doesn't care about the fans.
I just don't want her to have this ego that she had. Where I could be the Doctor in Flatline. I'm like, no, you can't. And then, like, in Death in Heaven, she's like, Julie, it's cold. If I hear that one more time, where she tells us the Doctor is placed.
It's like dog on a leash, and it's like...
I don't like that at all.
It's kind of like controlling as well. It's like...
I don't like
yeah,
that.
Oh, that's what the doctor said. That's what the doctor told her. That's what the doctor told her.
But she wasn't controlling with the 11th.
Yeah.
No.
It's control freak.
Yeah, like the way like she's got this bad relationship with the TARDIS, but then it's never explained.
Yeah, that's gone now, all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Because now she can snap her fingers and the TARDIS opens.
What in the world is, like, what was the beginning? Why? It's like, come on.
Well, now that she went through his timeline, she could open the TARDIS with her fingertips.
Yeah.
So what the hell do you need the keys for?
And I hate the bit that it was like, oh, Clara was the one who gave the TARDIS to the Doctor.
I don't like that either.
Told the
That's
doctor.
terrible. Because that meant she was on Gallifrey, which I bet you it's going to come down to she was the Doctor's mum.
No.
I've heard rumours about it before, but like that's the only way he can make her like...
That would be
Probably
sick,
turn out
because
to be the Doctor's mum and dad, caretaker, just everything to do with the Doctor.
she's not going to be the Doctor's mom, because that'd be disgusting, because she had a romance with the 7th. Not the 7th, the 11th, because she even said it in a convention that she was in love with the 11th Doctor, so that would be sick.
And it's like the way she was like...
I think you talk about that echo of her, but it's still an echo of her, so it's like weird.
I just want to see an evil Clara echo.
Yeah, they haven't done anything with that. I thought they would have done something with it by now.
Yeah, there's a million Claras out there, so when are we going to bump into more?
It's There's in the Doctor Who magazine at the minute they've got a story where they meet another Echo.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Matt Smith met another Echo and turned into the center of TARDIS. He said he went into the future and he saw her die again.
Yeah.
So 3 times. So.
And it's like this Trenzalore thing which has been left.
I don't know whatever you would call it, an alternate reality, kind of like what would have happened had he not changed it. Oh man.
Like, what's happening with Trenzalore? Is that where he dies? I'm really confused with that.
No, Trenzalore now, because their timelines interfered, it's a fixed time where it's fine. I mean, what we saw in Name of the Doctor, the graves and everything, it's still there, but that thing that was the Doctor, it was probably created because of the regeneration energy that exploded all over the planet and left an imprint of the Doctor that led to his timeline. Not necessarily the Doctor, but an imprint. Sort of like the Doctor merging with the TARDIS when he put the time vortex back and parting of the ways, and now he can snap his fingers and open it. It left a tear in time with an imprint of his timeline.
So then surely Clara wouldn't have any echoes and Clara would be dead because...
She would have echoes because, again, it would be a link to all his points in time, not necessarily that being his soul. So that all happened, it was sealed, and everything was altered where the Doctor didn't die. So, and a perfect example is that the Curator is probably a future version of the Doctor, telling him to go find Gallifrey. So
the Doctor degenerated?
No, okay, remember when Romana regenerated into Princess Astra? And then the Doctor's like, you gotta choose somebody else, you can't do that. And then she chose all these other faces, and then she went back and chose that face again. He could probably, it's gonna be a point in time where he's gonna regenerate so much that he's gonna perfect it where he can regenerate into past faces.
But that face is like so old compared to his face that he had. You know?
He probably had adventures and aged like Matt Smith did in Time of the Doctor in that incarnation.
Yeah.
And he also gave Osgood the scarf because she just said you gave me the scarf, meaning the Curator probably.
So, like, will he still have his TARDIS, the Curator, and just be looking after that museum? Is that kind of like the Doctor's final?
It could be. Yeah. It could be. Who said that's the last incarnation of the Doctor? He could have just chose that to give him a message and then regenerate afterwards.
Yeah.
He could have just chose that because he probably could regenerate, indefinite. So, what does it matter if he regenerates into that incarnation for like a day or 2? Or 3.
So you know the way he said like you're just your favourite. So
you're muffled, Jack. Repeat.
You know the way he
said you revisited a few old faces, but just the favourites. Yeah. So
that's what gave him the hints. That also ties in with Peter Capaldi's face from Fires of Pompeii, meaning that you're going to start revisiting old faces that you've seen, not necessarily of Doctors. And that's what it is, probably.
Yeah, well, when he said revisiting a few old favourites, I guess he won't be revisiting Colin Baker anytime soon.
My biggest fear is that when he does regenerate into a woman, it's going to be Jenna Louise Coleman for like a 5-year deal as the Doctor.
Don't.
God. Oh, Christ.
And then her companion can be Jenna Louise Coleman as an echo of Clara.
No, literally. If Clara becomes the Doctor, I don't care. I'm going after.
If Romana could pick a face, so could the Doctor, and eventually if he regenerates into a female, he could regenerate into.
He'll pick some breasts too.
Oh my God. Let's keep it classy here, right? So.
But I really thought, in Time of the Doctor, with the whole silence thing, I thought your theory about the whole thing with the fish being able to remember What did you say? Like that they can remember?
There's a thing that says that they retain memory, and throughout the different episodes, it was some type of fish, meaning that maybe subconsciously, like these people placed fish around, so that way the Silence could use their powers. Sort of like the fish were like kryptonite.
Yeah. Because I remember I watched your theories and I was like, oh, that would actually really make sense, but they never used it, and like they left the whole fish thing.
Yeah.
And it really did, like, it wasn't just a coincidence, because I said it way too many times. Really
it's
obvious.
Also why they went after the vampires in Venice, because they were fish aliens, and they said the Silence hunted them down. So
you just need to write for the show, basically.
I don't know. Hopefully one day it could be good enough. I don't know. I'll try, I guess.
Just kill Moffat.
No. I honestly say Madame de Pompadour not returning because of missed emails between Moffat and her back and forth is a missed opportunity, because he had intentions of having her in deep breath or something, and she's like, oh my god, I missed my email. So like it would have been nice for her to appear as like maybe the captain of that ship. Like maybe instead of killing her, they took her and they just made her, captain.
They never explained that. The whole.
Joe, you know your theory about Davros being homeless in New York. I
didn't have a theory about that. Homeless in New York. That wasn't mine.
Oh, sorry, that was someone else. Sorry.
Yeah. I felt that they should have a story set in New York to explain the time distortions, like where he can't travel in New York at a certain time period. But I never said. It would be nice to have the Daleks in Davros in New York, but I never said he was, in New York as Davros. In fact, I doubt that ever even happened where he was as Davros anywhere else but Scarrow.
That was going to be a Davros book.
What?
I just thought of something. Remember that theory you had about that Clara raising Melody in New York?
Yeah.
Remember? It
Right.
regenerates into the little girl in New York.
Oh no, Jack! I know what you're talking about. I did say in Real Whovians cast that when he temporal shifted, wouldn't it be funny if he temporal shifted to New York and just manipulated things, and they think he's like a bum or something, and he just, he's the cause of the time distortions in New York.
Oh, wasn't it? Actually, didn't you say something about that in your Series 8, what you would do?
Yeah, I said something. I also said that you get hunted by bounty hunters, probably.
You need to do another one of those. That was good.
Yeah.
Like a Series 9 or Series 10.
Yeah, I think before Series 8 came out, I said I would have the Ronnie be part of the finale, and lo and behold, it's not the Ronnie, and it's Missy. That's interesting. Yeah.
Apparently, it was originally planned actually to be the Ronnie, apparently, but they decided to go the Master and scrap that line.
Yeah.
It would have been better.
I'll probably do that again for like Series 10 or something. Like just,
Yeah, that'd be great. It's nice to hear other people's ideas on it and stuff.
Yeah. I would like to see the TARDIS. I would like to see them explain what they mentioned in the Curse of the Black Spot, that the 11th Doctor says, oh yeah, Doctor, the TARDIS travels sometimes in different universes, we don't even know. Like, what do you mean? It's like, how can you not know you're an alternate reality? So, I would want them to explore that.
And I was watching Age of Steel, Rise of Cybermen the other day, and they said, when they get trapped in the parallel world, he was like, oh, if the Time Lords were here, we could easily transport through worlds. So when the Time Lords come back, he could come and get Rose.
It could be that Time Lords could go to alternate reality, yeah. Could just chill. I mean, the knowledge
surely he would come and get Rose.
Yeah.
No more Rose.
She's better than Clara.
I disagree.
Oh no, Rose is better. Rose is better.
At least she left it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Do you guys have anything else?
No. Not really, but
All right.
enjoyed
We
it.
may come back. We may come back. Yeah, Louie, welcome back again. We want to see you again more often.
Welcome back.
That's right. And maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll have a show on Sunday night. So I don't know if anybody's gonna be around. I'll try to do more morning shows, Louie, so you could be part of them too. I mean, what afternoon shows for you? Would have been morning if I would have been able to get up earlier. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.